Welcome to your Saskatchewan Common Ground Alliance news update. I'm your host, Jason Matity. Many of us who dig for a living probably feel like we must always be in a position where if we're not digging, we're not doing our job. But like any job, if you take the time to prepare for all possible safety challenges before that shovel or bucket goes anywhere near the ground or up in the air, it will go a long way to getting the job done safely for your employees, the public, and for your bottom line. Joining us now is Tyler Kuntz from Future Fence to talk about what procedure they use for identifying the hazards and risks before they begin the work. Welcome, Tyler, and tell us a little bit about your business.
Hi, Jason. We're a Regina-based company that has been supplying and installing PVC fence since 2007. We also offer do-it-yourself packages for customers to install their own fences.
So given the digging requirements for you and your customers, can you walk us through your pre-excavation plan?
It's critical to have a safe pre-digging plan in place. What we do as a company is follow the Saskatchewan Common Ground Alliance 5 steps to safer digging. Number 1, contact Sask First Call before digging. You must give no less than 2 days notice. 5 days is better. Give them the exact location of your dig site, what you intend to do, and the start date. You must also consider other nearby facilities that may not be registered with Sask First Call. Number 2, while you wait until all locates are completed, develop your work plan. White or black line your work area and identify any equipment, personnel, permits, or approvals required. Perform your hazard and risk assessment, including your emergency response plan. Number 3, locate accurately and ask yourself the following. Does the record of the locates match the work you are doing? Has the date expired? Do the colors match the locate color legend? Have all the companies that have been contacted responded to your request? Number 4, contact the owners of the underground or overhead infrastructure and make sure you understand any crossing agreements or approvals. Then perform your pre-job safety meeting with your staff and review the work plan, hazards, control measures, and emergency response. Finally, number 5, have there been any changes to the located area since your pre-work assessment? If so, contact Sask First Call. Make sure exposing is performed as required by facility owners and follow OH&S regulations. Respect the required tolerance zones and make arrangements for any required site supervision. If any damage occurs, report it to the facility owner, and if it's an emergency, dial 911 or refer to your emergency plan. When the job is done, leave the work site neat and tidy, complete all documentation, remove and dispose of all stakes.
So why is it so important to identify hazards and risks before the work starts?
By being proactive and identifying the hazards and risks ahead of time, it allows you to put a plan in place to address the issues before they become dangerous.
Why must you ensure the appropriate steps are taken to dig safely around buried infrastructure?
Never assume you know where buried infrastructure is. If you don't have it marked, you can't safely work around it. It's really about making sure you or the public don't get hurt, or worse. This applies to everyone who is digging, including homeowners who would be putting up a fence on their own property. It's also about avoiding damage to infrastructure that can disrupt services such as phone, water, power, or gas. Safe digging isn't a one-time effort. It's a process. It starts with having a safe digging plan in place, and it ends with everyone going home safely at the end of the day.
Thank you very much for this, Tyler, and dig safe this season.
Thanks, Jason.
What do the colors mean? Get your safe ground disturbance checklist at scga.ca today.